So I thought I should just tell you that life isn't all rainbows, moonbeams and unicorns. Sometimes nothing seems to go right. So I could have called this video When Nothing Goes Right, but I decided to call it gardening instead. Watering this tree, I can see the wasps have left of their own accord. I didn't have to kill any wasps. When you're doing any building project or something like renovating a ruin, whatever you work out your budget to be, multiply it by at least 20. Because there's always unexpected things, and if you don't do something right, you've got to buy stuff again that might be the right product. I don't know. It just seems to be never ending. And although I got most of my costings right for the materials, I severely underestimated the cost of labor. And that is what is giving me sleepless nights at the moment. Sleepless nights. But then, you know, you come here and you look at the view and the land and you think it'll all be worth it. So I've just sprinkled some marigold seeds around. I don't know. If they germinate, they germinate. If they don't, they don't. But I think it'll be good to have some marigolds around the fruit trees. Lloyd went and fetched what's left of the greenhouse from the neighbour's property. So I do have a plan with this. I think we're going to make like the wooden raised bed like I wanted to do originally. And then somehow or other fasten this completely mangled frame. It must have been one hell of a storm is all I can say. Onto the raised garden bed with the canvas thingy over that. Sometimes things don't go according to plan, and that's okay. You just make a new plan. That's Lloyd's famous quote for the morning. There's no such thing as a problem, just challenges. Obstacles to overcome, Lloyd.
Well, if it was easy, it'd be boring.
Lloyd is now trying to get this irrigation system set up so I can plant just a few vegetables to get going. And the good news is that this, oh, can I see where it is? Yeah. This mango tree that looked like it had died is just filled with lots of new shoots. I think it's the rain that came. Let's hope we get more rain. So because of the crazy winds we get here, Lloyd's going to sort of bury these sprinklers a little bit. And then we're going to see if it works, and then he will bury the pipe because he wants to make it look pretty. Lloyd is all about the aesthetics of things.
Well, if it looks good, that's half the battle.
I think I must go and fetch my pruning shears to come and pick these berries for the pigs. We have liftoff, or should we say success? So the plan is to get more pipe and then eventually run it up and down for the whole field. So this is just going to be for the autumn planting, and then we'll get more pipes so that we can use the whole field for the spring planting. Isn't that so, Lloyd? What do you say?
Yeah, I think this one, just let everyone know it's temporary. But once you've got more sprinklers, we can line it up so it's all nice in line, do your own sections, whatever you want. But we run this pipe underground, perhaps towards the edge, pretty much like a snake right there. So just go up and down, bury the pipe, and then you can put your sprinklers wherever you want. And then at the end of the year, or perhaps every 6 months, depending on how many weeds you get, all you got to do is just unscrew it, move the pipe to one side, drag your tractor back through.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to do, I mean, you know more than me, you have to do weeding and whatnot, but I think this is going to be more than enough for what you want to do.
Yeah, I think this will be great for my August planting. So I'm going to plant, yeah. So basically just the other side of that spade. I think I can plant quite a bit. They give quite a bit of pressure, eh?
It's them pumps, they're so good.
So this is where I'm secretly organized. Labels for the rows and boulder string to demarcate the rows. Got a bit of a tasty treat for the pigs. So what I've done is I've put down a little yellow name tag with what the vegetable's going to be, and I've got 2 lines on either side of the sprinklers. Every now and then a little yellow tag for something else that I'm going to try and plant. This is an experiment. So about 50 or more years ago, 50, 60 years ago, the farmer here used to plant watermelon and beans in this field. Nothing's been planted in it since, so I'm going to see if we can get something to grow. Okay, so I've planted onions, leeks, spinach, cabbage, kale, a little bit of rhubarb, rape, some sweet corn. We'll see if that comes up. Just watering it. Hopefully the birds won't come and eat all the seeds. So these XPS insulation boards, the glue that they sold, it lasted how many seconds, you say? 3 seconds?
Yeah, it didn't stay on at all. I sat there holding it.
Yeah.
The best I can, even to the point where I was sitting there with my arms out trying to go as wide as I could and using the back of my head, and I've got bloody glue on my hair. But it just didn't hold, it was just not enough. Not enough to hold it.
So we got to think of another plan for this. All these wasps are flying around like mad here. Do you think that's still a nest up there? Were they going up there now?
I think they're just running out of places to go.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the last bits that needs to be done.
Because there's still sort of like some pointing that needs to be done over there.
Yeah. All that top bit's got to come out. All that old cement. It's all got to come out. But I needed to put the expanded foam in.
Yeah.
So I know where I can go and I can.
Yeah. So we've put in some expanding foam. We've used 8 bottles and we only got halfway. So I've got to buy another 8 bottles and we've got to find another plan for that. I've oiled my pot in preparation for barbecue season. So I'm going to give making some wildflower seed bombs a go. I've put just a little bit of water in this container, some compost. I'm going to add some soil and I've got some clay, and then I'm going to mix that together and then I'm going to add some seeds. Looks quite disgusting. I've put in the clay. I'm going to put in a little bit of the soil now and then get my hands dirty. Right, the soil, compost, clay is all mixed together. My hands are looking lovely. Look at my nails. Ugh. And I'm going to just randomly throw the seed and mix all the seed together. Let's have a look and see. So, yeah. So this is like a water saving mix or whatever. Alyssum, poppy, cornflower, cosmos. Yeah. I'm going to throw some of those. Fix that. Some marigolds, red clover. I'm just going to mix all the seeds together and throw it out. This is hairy vetch. Yeah. Just mix the seeds in this, make like little balls and throw them around the farm. That's the plan. So I've thrown in some wild fennel. I've got quite a bit of sandfoin, so I'm going to add that in as well. I think that with the clover. There's chamomile. Some other flowers. I'm going to give it a go. Might not be the right season, we'll see. Maybe they'll stay dormant until it's the right time. Okay, I've added in a large variety of seeds. I'm now going to mix it all in and then make these seed balls that I will drop around the farm. And as I say, if things grow, they grow, and if they don't, I don't know. It's just good stuff for the soil. I don't know. I'm just giving it a go. So with the clay, you got the soil and manure and whatever, and seeds attached itself onto that. And so apparently the clay will stop birds from eating it. We'll have to see. I say give it a go. That's what I want to do. Right, let me make these balls. So I finished making my little seed bomb ball things. It looks like a pile of horse poop, but I promise you it's lots of seeds. And then I didn't have enough clay for all of this, so this is just soil manure mixed with seeds. So I think this I'm going to throw down near the water mine area. Time to go and throw some seed bombs and scatter some seeds. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if any will germinate, but I might be wasting a lot of seeds, but it's worth a go to try and see how to plant as big an area as possible. I don't know, I'm just going to go and give it a go. So many large boulders on this farm. That's why I think throwing these balls and just, yeah, wherever they might land, try and not throw them on the boulders. I think that's going to be the best way. Just throw them around, scatter them all. A pile of green rocks on top of this big boulder. Lloyd is on the back-breaking task of just doing the bottom bits.
Yeah. That bit's will come out better than what I thought.
You say that every time you think it's going to look like a disaster, and then you do it and it looks stunning. That looks very good.
Looks better than the other corner, I think. But I think it's just the way the rocks are placed.
I quite like the curved effect that we've managed to get going at the bottom there. I don't know if it was intentional, but we've got a lovely curved effect.
We'll just say it was intentional.
There's a lot of stuff that comes out, eh?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's got to be put back in and all. It's just surprising how much like leaves and just debris from animals, I guess. I'm not sure. It's incredible what's in there. I don't know. But we're nearly there.
Yeah.
And then we can start on the floor.
So I'm looking at these rocks for this bathroom wall that I'm going to start with the bottles this week, and I'm wondering if I must try and get some rebar and try and stick a few rebar rods between some of these rocks. I don't know, just an idea. So yesterday the place to get Renovation was closed, and they had a big black, like a cross on a, so I don't know if somebody was deceased or whatever, that's why it was closed. But today I managed to get irrigation pipe and whatever for the fruit trees, so we don't have to water each one individually. But this morning the pump stopped working. The handle, and where it is now, somewhere here, the pull thing, the handle came off and the cord went inside. But this pump has been giving us a bit of problems for a while. It's creating too much compression, so it's difficult to get it started. There's like a big jerk back. So I went and took this pump back to Brico today, but the receipt was at home, and so they won't take it back without the receipt. So I have to go back again tomorrow. You might think you're having a bad day, but you drive onto the property and you come near the pig pen, and the pigs are all there waiting, happy to see me or the idea of food. Look at these rocks. At least they are on the ground and not on my shoulders. Listen to you, like the happy family. All these different noises. All these different noises. Oh my goodness. And Tim Tam makes the funniest noise of all. Malapuff just stands there, waiting. Pigs. So luckily we had some rain this morning, seeing that our pump is out of action at the moment. And there's more rain forecasts for later on in the week. So let's hope that rain continues to fall, because I've planted all these seeds now. Come on, clouds, build up. Feeding time at Cindy's zoo. I can't tell you how much pleasure these pigs bring me. They are... There's Malapuff attacking that melon. It's going to get chased away soon by one of the bigger ones, I'm sure. Yep. Tell you, Tim Tam has put on so much weight. Oh my goodness. Actually, even Bela Puff has grown since she's been here. Like they take turns to attack the melon and the pig nuts. Well, I swap, now they'll go over to the melon. I wouldn't be lying if I didn't say that sometimes this project can be a little bit overwhelming. And, you know, I had to drive through to Castelo Branco to get some stuff on Saturday. And then we didn't know how much or how far the expanding foam would go, so I had to go back to get it again yesterday. And then the pump packed up this morning, so I had to go through again today, and because I didn't have the receipt, I'm going to have to go again tomorrow. And it's just like, I mean, Castelo Branco is only 27 k's away, but it's the diesel every time, and it's just like, I've got so much that I need to do. It's frustrating, and I think it's normal to have days that are frustrating. And but you know, as I said, you have a frustrating day and you come here and the pigs are so happy to see you. Even if it's just the food, but I mean, it just makes you feel so much better. So if you can give this video a thumbs up, that'll be great. If you can take the time to comment below, that'll be even better. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please subscribe. If you'd like to support what I'm doing here by buying me a coffee, that'll be awesome. The link is in the description, which is below. And lots to look forward to the rest of this week. There's a lot that'll be happening between now and Sunday. So don't forget to subscribe, share the video with friends who might be interested, and keep safe, keep sane, and I'll see you on the next video.